Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so nice to be back here making a video for anyone who comes across this message and who resonates with the content that I put out there. This video is going to be more of just like a raw, vulnerable video in regards to just how I've been feeling and shifting through this massive year of 2022, and how this awakening process has been for me, and just everything I'm going through right now personally. And I'm sure that many of you are feeling this to your own degree. So for me, since pretty much, I feel since May, felt like pretty much like the start of May until now, I feel like I have been personally going through some very, very deep, intense, and sometimes dark type of purging and growth, releasing the darkness. And I feel like I'm in this, I definitely feel like I'm in that mini dark night of the soul type of energy. And I just feel that I'm releasing a lot of those old, dense, darker energies and emotions that are stored within me still. And I feel that this process, this entire year, but even more so this past 6-7 weeks, has been very, very intense. And it comes in waves for sure. But today I came on here to make this video because in this moment right now, I'm definitely feeling it to a very, very strong degree, where it's just feeling just down, just down, really. And it's okay. And I'm learning to ride these waves of that, that the periods where you're not feeling your best, but that you're doing your best, and that you're allowing for the process to take place. And that's okay. It's okay to not always be feeling really good, I think so many people, honestly, at this point are if they're always saying they're feeling great, and it's because they're not diving deep into themselves. They're not actually doing the work on themselves. They're just kind of going through life mundanely, just basically just going through life unconsciously. And right now, if you're doing the work, and I know many of you here are the ones that are going through this process, this massive process of awakening. And if you're doing the work and you are going through this process, there are times where you're going to feel these, just all these denser energies and emotions and all these stored traumas that are coming up to be looked at, that are coming up to be recognized, so that you can move through them, so that you can release them and let them go. Because ultimately, we are here to live this life to the fullest and make the most of this experience. And just put this up really quick just so I can get rid of the sun. Okay. We are here to make the most of this journey and to experience this whole life to the fullest of our abilities. And the ones that are awakening, the ones that are going through this massive shift in consciousness that we are experiencing right now on this planet Earth, You are the ones that came here to make the biggest difference in this world. And the change that we want to see happen in this world, it has to start through each of us. So right now, I've never found it more important to truly show love and appreciation for the things that you do have. And, you know, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what trials you may be going through or what season you may be in right now, just know that there is the light at the end of this tunnel. And sometimes the tunnel can feel very dark. And I know that many of us out there in the world right now are experiencing a lot of that darkness, even though many people don't express it or don't show it. They just bottle it up inside and keep it to themselves. The truth is that many people are going through these major shifts internally right now, and at times it can be very overwhelming. But the truth is that we are here to be the way showers, to be the light workers, to be the ones to bring light to the world. Because right now, all this light that is being brought to this world is bringing up that darkness, and you can see it out there. You can see the way that everything is playing out right now in the outside world. It honestly just looks like an insane asylum out there. I mean, the truth is, shit is just crazy right now. You know, if we're honest, if every one of us is honest with ourselves, and we are taking a good look at everything that's happening in the world right now, and you can see it when you see it through the awakened lens, when you see it through the eyes of being awakened, and seeing everything for what it is. It's like, it's crazy. It's a real shit show out there at times. And but the thing is that we are going through this process of our own internal work and our own inner awakening, so that we can be the ones to help others as they start to go through this process. And more and more people are waking up. That's the truth. More and more people are waking up. Millions and millions of people are awakening during this time, because everything that's happened since 2020, everything that's happened has shifted us into this timeline to where we are going to experience this massive awakening taking place. And right now, it out there in the world, it's definitely the darkest parts of the process that's taking place, where we have to see all of the darkness for what it is and bring light to it and awareness to it, so that we can move through it and shift through it. And yeah, so we're all in this together, guys. As many of you may know, I'm a huge advocate and fan of surfing, and it's my passion to do it now. It's the thing that I love the most, honestly, to do, is to go surfing. And I'm actually going surfing this weekend. I'm so excited to do it, and every time I get out there, I'm just so in the moment, and I love it. I absolutely love it, and it's changed my life for the best. And sometimes these waves that come are just so incredibly amazing to surf. The feeling that you get when you catch one of these good waves and you're riding this wave down the beach, and you've got nature all around you. You know, last weekend I was surfing. The water was crystal clear blue. It was just the most beautiful moment. And it reminded me of why I'm here. It reminds me of why I'm here, just to experience this beauty that God, the universe, source has given us, and to make the most of it, you know. And as you can tell, it brings emotions to me because it's made that much of an impact on my life. And you know, some of you don't know, but my dad, just a side note, my dad, he passed away when I was very young, 8 years old. And so that's something that obviously that I've continued to work through my entire life. He died a tragic death, and it's definitely something that caused me to definitely awaken. About 5 or 6 years ago, it caused me to go through my awakening process, actually back in 2017. And ever since that moment where I started to go through my awakening, where I hit my kind of breaking point, I would say, and I knew that there was more to this life and that I was ready to experience it, and I started to dive deeper into myself. I started to meditate. I started to read books, spiritual books. I started to watch a lot of spiritual content, and all the stuff that happens in the beginning of the awakening process, all of that. And my whole point here between the surfing and everything is just like, it's just beautiful to see how the journey is all unfolded for me, and that piece of the puzzle in surfing that I was missing for so long, it came into my life, and it's changed my life. And when I was a kid, my dad, he would always take me out jet skiing in the ocean, and my happiest memories I have with him, you know, I don't have a whole lot of memories with him, and the best ones were when I was in the ocean. So when I'm out there, I'm connecting to his spirit, I'm connecting to his soul, and I feel the presence of my father with me when I'm out there, and it's just a beautiful thing. And I'm gonna almost like throw it out there that I challenge you to find that thing for yourself, you know, because no matter how hard things get for me at times in this life, or whatever I may be going through, that may feel like it's a really dark or troubling moment for me, I always think about the waves in the back of my mind, and riding those waves, and how amazing that feeling is. And there were times in my life where I didn't have anything like that, and there were times where I felt like I just wanted to go. I felt like I wanted to go back home. And I know that's a common theme here in the spiritual community, to go back home. That you don't feel like you are home here on this earth. You feel like you belong somewhere else. And it's a common theme, something that you hear a lot of people say in this community. And the reality of it is that you are here for a reason, and there's something out there for you that will literally set your heart on fire. And when you're doing it, when you're in the moment doing that thing, it changes you. It changed me as a person, because I realized that I want to live. No, I want to go through all of it. I want to experience these feelings, these tough times, that, you know, these tougher times where it may feel like things are really hard internally. You look out in the world and you see all this craziness, and you wonder, is it worth it? Is it worth it if I keep going? And the truth is, yes, it's worth it. And there's something out there for you to connect your heart to that unconditional love, and to that true beingness of who you are and who you are meant to be while you are here on this planet. And it starts by tapping into yourself, and you will find that if you seek the answers through your heart, through yourself, through tuning in to yourself, it's beautiful how your life will unfold for you. And sorry, a call was coming through. Oh, thankfully on these new phones, it doesn't mess up the video. It used to just cancel out my video. But that's where I'm gonna leave the message for this video. I think I said a lot, and I hope that many of you resonated with this. If you could please, it means a lot to me if you could subscribe. If you're this far into the channel or into the video, if you could subscribe, and if you could like this video and share it with somebody who you think it may benefit. I truly just want to help as many people as I can, and by you sharing it or giving it to somebody else, it can help to spread that message, you know, of hope, of love, of just that message that everything's gonna be okay, and that we are all in this together. So I'm sending you all so much love, and I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Much love. Namaste. And I will see you all in the next video. For the dream. For the dream. That's one of my favorite surfers, Ben Gravy. That's his message. For the dream. And that's what life is. We're living it for the dream. You know, this whole experience. So, on that note, I'll see you in the next video. Much love, peace, and have a great one, guys. Please, actually, also comment below. Comment below and let me know how you're feeling. And we can, you know, I love when everybody just communicates with each other down there and chats with each other. It's great. So, thank you. Much love. Namaste.